Anthony Joshua, the current face of the heavyweight division. Born and raised in London, England, he would gain an Olympic gold medal at the 2012 Olympics in his hometown. Known for his action-packed performances,
Klitschko is somehow trying to survive, but Anthony Joshua!
the reigning unified heavyweight champion is considered to be amongst the best fighters of recent times. Oleksandr Usyk, currently heavyweight boxing's newest attraction. Hailing from the cold mountains of Ukraine, he would also capture a gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics. And with a string of dominant performances, Usyk would become the first undisputed cruiserweight champion in the four-belt era. Left with no further challenges at cruiserweight, the Ukrainian now searches for obstacles further ahead. And with the unified heavyweight champion currently in sight, Oleksandr Usyk hopes to become amongst boxing's newest stars.
Anthony, how are you? I'm coming for you.
And with the boxing world anticipating this mouth-watering clash, we go behind the scenes and take a look at both fighters and the events leading into this epic bout. An undaunted underdog looking to take down an icon. A dominant destroyer looking for his greatest victory. This is an Anthony Joshua versus Oleksandr Usyk fight story. To understand the significance of this matchup, we take a look at the current unified champion, Anthony Joshua. A global superstar, Joshua currently enjoys his position as the highest paid athlete within the sport. He would enter 2021 with a record of 24 wins, 22 by knockout, and suffering one career loss 2 years prior. His biggest career win, however, would come in 2017, when he faced the former long-reigning unified champion Wladimir Klitschko. A fellow gold medalist at the '96 Olympics, Wladimir dominated the heavyweight division for 9 long years, defending his titles a career record of 19 times.
Good shot from Klitschko. Yeah, Klitschko has been kind of monotonously dominant since he's gotten with Emanuel Stewart. Very few heavyweights in the history of boxing, or fighters in any weight division for that matter, have beaten as many top-ranked, say top 10 fighters consecutively as Klitschko has. And Wladimir Klitschko stands alone as the one and only heavyweight champion of the world.
However, in 2015, Klitschko's reign would abruptly be stopped in his sudden upset loss to Britain's Tyson Fury, losing his long-held heavyweight crown.
To the winner by unanimous decision from the United Kingdom.
The rematch was scheduled for the following year, this time at Fury's hometown of Manchester, England. Fury would announce a postponement, citing an ankle sprain during training. Further disappointment would arrive when Fury once again postponed, this time testing positive for cocaine. Citing mental health reasons behind his result, Fury was declared medically unfit. Unsure whether a rematch would take place, Klitschko would opt to retire instead. With the newly crowned champion not fighting anytime soon, Anthony Joshua would emerge as the new star of the division, enthralling the boxing world with his knockout performances.
In from White, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes. But Dylan White, it's stopped, it's over.
Joshua was able to capture the IBF world title in his 16th professional bout. Rumors surfaced of negotiations between the former champion Wladimir Klitschko and the newly crowned champion Anthony Joshua. The first step would start with Joshua defending his IBF title against Eric Molina. And with Wladimir Klitschko in attendance, Joshua would stop Molina in 3 brutal rounds.
Right to officially announce Anthony Joshua against Wladimir Klitschko at Wembley Stadium on April the 29th, the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the World.
With a record number of 90,000 spectators in attendance, both fighters would begin the bout with extreme caution. The champion would increase his output, throwing hard combinations, sending Klitschko stumbling backwards. Visibly hurt, Klitschko would respond with sharp counter-punching, catching Joshua in between his flurries.
Take Joshua out! He's really badly hurt! Now he's in real trouble! Inside the last minute of the fifth! And he's got to hold, but has he got the experience?
A back-and-forward battle, both fighters would trade heavy blows heading into the middle rounds. Growing in confidence, Klitschko would land a devastating right hand, sending the heavyweight champion to the canvas.
Joshua is down. It's an explosive shot from Wladimir Klitschko. And Joshua, in desperate trouble here, needs to hold, needs to regroup.
Sensing an urgency, Joshua began the 11th round attacking Klitschko.
They're doing it. If you feel it. From Anthony Joshua, and Wladimir Klitschko took it, but Joshua's going for a big left hand, and Klitschko is somehow trying to survive, but Anthony Joshua. Here he comes. This is great work from Joshua. What fitness, what heart from Klitschko, but the fight has been set. Anthony Joshua holds himself up on the floor and stops Wladimir Klitschko and catapults himself towards superstardom. What a fight! What a night! What a win!
Oleksandr Usyk would make his heavyweight debut in October 2019 after his initial opponent had tested positive for a banned substance. Chaz Witherspoon would offer to step in.
Chaz Witherspoon! Dame i gospoda, he's Kiev, Ukraine. He's the undefeated, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr!
Usyk began the fight with aggression, pushing his opponent to the ropes, landing hard left hands.
Usyk then just pinning him back in the corner, looks to let his hands go.
Still in front of him, landed shots. Starting to go through the gears a little bit now, Usyk.
The mobility, the speed, the southpaw style of Oleksandr Usyk, which has been quite mesmerizing so far.
Usyk would comfortably outbox his way to a unanimous decision.
But we now expect Usyk to step up to the highest level at heavyweight, probably in his next fight.
Announcing himself on the heavyweight scene, Usyk would look to move himself into a title shot. The Ukrainian would then seek a more challenging opponent, heading to the United Kingdom, facing Derek Chisora, a former British champion. He embodies his moniker, War. His no-nonsense, all-action approach would ensure Usyk's heavyweight aspirations wouldn't come so easy.
The fight will play out exactly how everyone anticipates it playing out. You know, Usyk will try and keep to his old-school Ukrainian style boxing, and Chisora's got to make it horrible for him, uncomfortable for him.
Derek Chisora, Oleksandr Usyk.
And with no spectators in attendance due to the COVID pandemic, any nerves the Ukrainian might have had beforehand would be eased.
The high-octane offense, the slick and sturdy defense.
For Chisora, perhaps a final chance to fight for a world title, promises to give the Ukrainian a brutal beating. Being true on his promise, the Brit would pressure Usyk from the opening round, landing heavy blows.
Straight away, Chisora's trying to get on top of him. He knows he's got to force the pace. He can't stand on the outside.
This is better from Chisora.
Yeah, this is good work.
Usyk would wait for an opening, making Chisora fall short of his punches, countering with sharp left hands.
And accurate shots.
Quality work from Oleksandr Usyk.
With the unified champion in attendance, Usyk would hope to dominate the bout, heading into the later rounds.
Resistance, resilience from Chisora. Walks into another left hand. Who's having a decent round. He has had to eat leather. Seen the quality, we've seen the skills, we've seen the reason why he believes he could become a world heavyweight champion.
An unexpected welcoming, Usyk battled through a grueling fight, earning a unanimous decision victory.
Anthony, hello. How are you, my friend?
And in 2021, he would activate his title request to challenge the then unified champion, Anthony Joshua. Holding 4 of the major world titles, he currently sits as the biggest attraction of the division. Despite suffering a shocking upset loss to Andy Ruiz Jr. back in the summer of 2019, Joshua would avenge his loss 6 months later in Saudi Arabia. He would then face his mandatory challenger Kubrat Pulev at the Wembley Stadium in London, England. And with Joshua taking an aggressive approach, the champion would knock down Pulev 4 times en route to a 9th round knockout.
Sizzling AJ reminder as he retains his world heavyweight belts.
We're in for a night I believe we will never ever forget. We cannot wait. This is the fight of the year. This is, I believe, an iconic moment for British boxing as the unified heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua once again puts his belts on the line against the former undisputed cruiserweight world champion Oleksandr Usyk.
Fighting out of and representing the nation and all the people of Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk. From London, England, and the United Kingdom, the reigning, defending, two-time heavyweight champion of the world, the former undisputed, undefeated, cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Reigning, defending, undefeated, heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony
began with both fighters taking center stage, with Usyk using a combination of lateral movement and quick punches. The champion was unable to settle into the fight.
Good left hook from Usyk, but again Usyk landing good shots.
Sensing an urgency, Joshua would pressure Usyk, throwing hard punches.
Response from Anthony Joshua. The mobility, the speed, the southpaw style. Quality work from Oleksandr Usyk. Superb performance. A fantastic boxing display.
All three scores go to the winner by unanimous decision and
tears of joy in the Lion's Den for Oleksandr Usyk, who shatters the hearts of British fans, and Anthony Joshua loses his heavyweight titles, and it was sizzling. It was a fabulous performance from Oleksandr Usyk.
With only his third fight in the heavyweight division, Oleksandr Usyk would become the unified heavyweight champion of the world.